sunny southern Florida, but it's not too sunny. Supposed to get warm the next few days, but we're here from Meadowlark Log Homes in Libby, Montana, and we're here in Winter Springs, Florida to put up a pavilion for the city of Winter Springs here at their park. It's a really large pavilion, and we're expecting to have the logs up in a few days. So far this morning we've got all our posts set up, and now we're ready to start putting some trusses up, some beamwork across there. You can see our flags going through there, all thread with bolts. And we're just getting these posts all squared up, and it's going to be a beautiful spot here beside the lake. Comes a big ridge beam way up there. It's going to be coming from right up here. Sitting on top there, spanning the last half of this pavilion. Well, this is quite a neat sunset we got here. Spanish moss growing off these trees, and it's a Florida sunset. Well, this is what we got done so far today. That's day one. Train's all folded up and put down. We got this backside put up, and what's left tomorrow back here is we're going to put the rest of the purlins in and finish the truss. By tomorrow night, hopefully, most of this other beamwork will be done. There'll be 3 sections, with this center section being the largest. Another beautiful morning here in Florida as we continue work on this pavilion. This is the first log we're swinging up this morning. One of the main purlins that help hold the roof up. Major problems that you run into on some of these spots, because everybody likes to have trees around, but then you get into problems, so you just gotta kind of work with it and make the clients happy. Keep the trees there and work around them as much as you can. Keep them away from your roof, but not cut them down. So hopefully by today we'll get this back laid up. I expect to have this center all done here. And hopefully we can get started on this front part here. Swinging the log into place using hand signals. Here we're putting in one of the rafters on the center section. Day 2, and we just completed another amazing day of putting this pavilion up in Florida. Got the whole center section almost completed. We got the trusses up. There's a couple braces left to be put in, but had a good day. Finished this back section, and tomorrow we got this front section left to do, and then we're all wrapped up. That'll be, so far we had been here 2 days. Well, we got our last log going into place this morning. And that will be the last log in this whole place we need the crane for. So we've been at this for 2.5 days, from setting the first log to getting all these purlins in place. Almost ready to start with the roof. Well, it's the end of the 3rd day, and as you can see behind these palm lined ponds here, we've got this pavilion. All the logs are set. This is going to be a real gem for this community of Winter Springs, Florida. Even the ducks seem to be enjoying this pond, as well as children fishing, and a lot of people in the park here beside us. I'm sure they're going to use this pavilion a lot. Just getting started putting this decking on. It's Saturday noon. We started on Wednesday morning, and got some nice southern pine up here.
Look at my sunburn right there. Look at that.
Well, guys are getting a sunburn in this nice warm weather
And
up
then
here.
it's like 85 degrees probably, or 80 degrees right now.
That rocked the boat. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah,
Is that the last nail?
almost. Couple more.
Yeah, we're just putting the roof on here and putting some of the last few nails in the roof. We got this center section, all the tongue and groove on, and almost all the tongue and groove on this part right here. These people are going to have a great view. Monday we'll start over here and finish the tongue and groove over there and start on the rafters.
Nice. Good job.
Well, it's nearing the end of Monday, approximately Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And this is Monday, so day 5. Wow, look at the reflection on that pool. We're putting the tech wrap here on the roof, putting the rim board on. We got all the tongue and groove on today. What a beautiful evening. It was really hot. It was like 90 or 100% humidity. Feels like Montana does when it's super, super hot in August. This is February. Pretty interesting, but what a beautiful sunset. Here's the future site of this Trotwood Pavilion. Here's what it's going to look like. You can see the new pavilion going in there. They're going to put a new pier out over the water, which is going to be really nice. Everybody's really excited about this new project. They keep stopping by and checking up on us, see how it's going. It's starting to look really nice. Got all the fascia on this side. All right, the end of another good day. We've got most of the framing up today on the main roof. We've got some valley stuff we got to get done here. But the guys are finishing the hurricane clips there. And a few of the guys are getting fascia on. Yeah, they're really excited about getting those things done. They kind of thought it wasn't the funnest day of their life. Well, it's the end of another successful day here in Florida. We got this roof framed in right here. Sun is just again setting here in the west, and we're putting the cedar fascia around. It was a really warm day. Us Montana boys again are just sweating. So tomorrow we'll get all the rafters done, all the hurricane clips in, all the straps over the top. So you can see these are straps for hurricanes, and then we have these clips that are fastened for hurricane and earthquake, etc. And what a beautiful morning it is here in Florida. There's the sun coming up behind the pavilion this morning. You can see the still reflection on the pool. It's just beautiful. This will be just such a beautiful place when this is all wrapped up and finished. The pavilion's sitting there just waiting to be used. We'll get everything framed up today and hopefully get started putting some sheeting on. And as you can see over here, We have a supermoon that is just going to set here shortly, right behind this palm tree. It's the biggest moon of the year for 2019. What a beautiful morning it is. Great to be alive. Well, looky here. It goes from 86 degrees with 100% humidity to just dumping rain right now. We're all huddled underneath the roof here trying to stay at least somewhat dry. Unfortunately, our pavilion is not quite waterproof yet. So, but later today, we'll get the roof on. It's only supposed to be a brief shower, so we're good. We got the OSB, 5/8 OSB on the roof, and now we're putting the underlayment, roofing underlayment on. We put ice and water shield in the valleys on all four sides, and we're putting this synthetic underlayment on top of the OSB, and then the metal will go on top of that. Well guys, good job. We got her wrapped up. It's the last day on the job, last evening. It's getting dark, and we're just finishing up the last of the underlayment on the roof. These guys are just working up a storm. The Montana boys, they're tough hombres. We got Tyler, I'm Joas, here's Chris, Jacob, Abijah, we got Philip, and then we got Jim in the green shirt back there. And we're just happy to be here in Florida, but we're more excited to get home to our families.
Amen.
Well, good morning. Today is another beautiful day in Florida. Actually, it's a little chilly this morning comparatively to what we've been having. It's like 60 degrees, so it's really nice to work actually. I'll tell you what we're gonna do this morning. Friday we finished with everything as far as setting the logs, putting the roof on, and we sent 5 of the guys home, so now it's just myself, Joas, and my buddy Philip, and we're going to be staining this project. So it's going to take us about a good part of the week, and we're going to walk you through it, pressure wash everything, and then we're going to put a product on that's going to brighten the logs a little bit. After that, step 3, we're going to put a borate powder on, and what that does, it helps with mold, mildew, rot, etc. It essentially helps preserve the logs. When that's completely dry in about 24 hours, after that we're going to put our first coat of stain on, another coat of stain, and then a third coat of stain. So as you can see, there's a lot to do. There's 2 of us, but we're gonna get at it, and we'll see how far we get today. Well, finally the time is here. After 2 days of prep work, we're finally about to get started spraying. We've got everything masked off, all our plates. Everything's pressure washed. Everything's got the BioClean on it to brighten the logs. Some of these logs had literally been almost black from the weather. They had been exposed when they were brought down here, but now with the BioClean, it completely cleaned them up. And we also put a borate powder on to prevent any mold, mildew, insect infestation, dry rot, that kind of thing. So we're just getting started here. Philip here's all suited up. We're putting the first coat of spray on. Again, we're going to do 3 coats total to give this a nice shiny look. be back brushed by hand after it gets sprayed on with the sprayer. This helps ensure that all the stick. That's how it's done. So far we got one coat on everything. Maybe a little bit hard to tell with the lighting. But this particular color is natural gold, so it only gives it a very light golden color to it. Now the second coat's gonna definitely give it a lot richer, darker color, and then the third coat's gonna make it a bit more glossy. But it took us a full day to get this far, and now today we're gonna concentrate on the second coat. By the end of the day we should have the second coat on. And then it's basically one coat per day. So it's taken a while since it's a pretty good sized project, but we're getting there. With the second coat complete, now you get an idea what the color's going to look like. We still have one more coat to go. It's going to be a clear coat, so we put on 2 coats of color, and then we put a third coat on, which is a clear coat, more like a top coat. This again is a honey color. It's called natural gold. This is a very popular color. However, there's other colors that also. Outer posts really hold up this whole massive structure with the trusses spanning the posts, and then the braces, and all the whole rafter system is held together by big lags in the corners. See the cedar fascia on the outside, double fascia, and again this has got 3 coats of stain on it now. So 2 coats of color and 1 coat clear finish. This is the view they're going to be seeing. We'll build a dock out here at some point. Well friends, here she is, the completed pavilion. All it needs is a roof and a floor and some rock work, and it's done. As you can see, it's right out over the lake. It's a really beautiful spot right here in Florida. The sun's about ready to go down. This is a park where a lot of people use this area. You've got baseball diamonds in the back, a lot of parking space, kids areas over there. There's guys playing tennis right here. You've got basketball. It's in a really nice neighborhood, and I'm sure that they're going to be using this a whole lot. They've already had requests for weddings and different venues that want to come in here. It's just a real pretty area. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Here at Meadowlark Log Homes, we strive to do our very best and build these amazing structures all over the United States and the world. And we invite you to come visit us at our home plant in Libby, Montana. And my name is Joas Miller. I'm one of the owners of Meadowlark Log Homes. I'd also like to invite you to take a look at my personal family's YouTube channel if you're interested in learning a little bit more about who we are as behind the scenes, what we do as a family. My wife and I, beautiful wife, we have 5 children. We live on 20 acres up in the mountains. We live in a Meadowlark Log Home, the snowshoe model. That YouTube channel is Miller 7. Thank you so much.